Well, hello and welcome to Spirits with Spirits, where we're going to be drinking some spirits and talking to some spirits. I got some great questions that were submitted by viewers, and I can't wait to get started. It's the full moon eclipse. It's a Scorpio moon, so tonight I am drinking TABOO Genuine Absinthe. And this is made in the Okanagan, and I thought taboo is the perfect word for our Scorpio friends. They love anything like that. So I'm drinking TABOO and Tonic. Cheers to that. Welcome to the channel. Cheers. If you want to go make yourself a drinky drink, go right ahead. I'm specifically asked this week for messages from the other side during this full moon. It's a Scorpio full moon. And of course, what's the card for Scorpio in the tarot? The Death card, which is actually the transformation card, which is the Pluto card. So that's why we're going to ask our friends on the other side if they have any messages for us. So if this kind of thing makes you queasy or you're not interested, just please turn it off. You're not going to offend anybody. But if this is something that interests you, to see how I do this, stick around. Like I said, go get yourself a drink, have a drinky drink, spirits with spirits. I hope you have something that's scorpion, taboo, and let's get started. Now, warning here, the first question I have might trigger some people, but it's a genuine question from a viewer, and I'm going to read it for her. So if this, we're going to be talking about suicide. If this bothers you, please just forward it a little bit. Okay, so I've got our initials here, but I don't think I need to say them. For my son, was it suicide or was it an accident? Was it your path in this lifetime? Wow. I'm, first of all, so sorry that you've lost your son. I can't imagine. I'm not going to say I know how you feel, because I don't, and I never want to know. Don't take that personally. I think it's just one of the tragedies of life when a parent has to bury a child. It's just hurts my heart. So anyways, let's just ask. So she wants to know, she sent me a picture of her son, so I'm just picturing him. And your mom wants to know, was it a suicide or was it an accident? Was it a suicide or was it an accident? And was that your path in this lifetime? Was that your path in this lifetime? Because some of us do have that path in a lifetime, that we have to experience different things. But let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. All right, cards are ready. If I go silent, it's because I'm picturing their picture and saying their name, and I don't want to say it online. Oh, the Tower. It was an accident. It was a definite, it was, because I would expect to see the Devil card if it was an accident. I don't know if that brings you some peace or not. Queen of Swords. Yeah, it was, were there words spoken, and then out of anger was something. King of Wands. You know what? He was a really good guy. He was a really, really good guy. Was he having problems with his spouse or partner? Because we have a queen and a king here, and the queen is upside down. Page of Swords. He heard some really bad news. Some really bad news. Something really upset him. Something really upset him. Let's see if what more is about. Five of Pentacles. Something was happening with his marriage. I'm sorry. I know he was married. That's why I'm saying that. I do have the backstory on this. There was something wrong with his marriage. He felt left out. He felt something to do with the children. There was money problems. Yeah, he was feeling, we got 2 5s here. He was feeling at a crossroads. He was feeling like he was winning the battle, but losing the war. Yeah, he was, there was something going on. I don't know if he disclosed that to you or not. But there was definitely, he heard some information and it created a real rift in his marriage. 2 of Pentacles. I think they both were considering ending the marriage. I think they both were considering ending the marriage. Wow, 7 of Pentacles. He planted the seeds in the wrong, like, yeah, this is an accident. That's not what he wanted to do. I got to take a drink. It was an accident. That's not what he meant to do. I think he meant to, I don't know too many details. I don't know exactly what happened. But what he set out to do was not the way he wanted it to end, right? Because 7 of Pentacles is patience, waiting for the seeds that you planted to ripen. And when it's this way, you've planted the wrong thing for what you want, and it never comes to fruition. So he's planted some seed, like he went to go try something and it turned out wrong. 6 of Cups. You asked, was this your path in this lifetime? I think it was. I think it was. This is the Ancestor card. Yes, it was. And it could have, his path could have something to do with his children. Maybe it's his children's path also to grow up without a father. For some reason. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'm just telling you what the cards are saying. 3 of Pentacles. He's up there with other people. There's 3 of them. There's 2 others that he's up there with, that he's happy to be reunited with. I think this was his path in life. And they were waiting for him to come back. 5 of Wands. He knows that this is creating some turmoil and some struggle. 2 of Cups. This was his path in life. He's now back. His soul has been reunited with his one true love, his soulmate. It was like, thanks for the ride. That's why I don't know why I'm saying that, but it's like, clink, thanks. It's been a ride. It's been a blast. I appreciated it. Clink. Time for me to go. What's the underlying energy here? Page of Cups. He feels kind of bad for his child. He knows it was surprisingly bad news. He knows it's going to upset his children, but it's their path as well. Wow. What a fascinating reading, actually, this was. This is not what I expected at all. It was an accident, but I think it was in a sense, if that was his path, it wasn't an accident. It was the way it was meant to happen. He just didn't realize that was the outcome. He was urged by his soul to do whatever this was, and it turned out to be his passing, and he wasn't expecting that. But then once he got up, once his soul left his body, he realized it was. He just wasn't sure how it was going to end. He didn't realize that was the way it was going to end. And he realizes it was very shocking news for everyone. Especially, it's interesting, just one child showed up. But this is their path as well. Everything's connected. And so thank you very much for your question. I hope this brought you some peace of mind. You know what? If you have any further clarification, just send me an email, and I don't mind reading further for you on this. All right? Please take good care. Okay. Phew. That was, yeah, sometimes you just never know what messages you're going to get. Okay. So I'm going to spray after that one because that one was really heavy. Okay. So for the next one, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, for all my readings that I do for the other side, I use my Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck. That's one of the things I suggest you do. You have different tarot decks for different reasons. For example, health, for money, for whatever. And this is to talk to people on the other side. And that's all I use it for. So then it just grows stronger and stronger in that. And the answers become clearer and clearer. Anyways, on to the next question from EP. Bill, how can I find your first child? Are they also looking for you or your family? If so, is there something I'm missing, and or what must I do to smooth the way? This is a separate question. Okay, so it sounds like, Bill, how can I find your first child? Are they also looking for you or your family? If so, is there something I am missing, and or what must I do to smooth the way? Okay. Okay, Bill. Now, I don't know anything about this backstory, so this will be really interesting to see. I'm reading this absolutely cold. Bill, how can I help? How can I find your first child? So obviously Bill has passed over, and they are looking for his first child. So I'm assuming this was an adoption situation. Are they also looking for you? So apparently what I'm taking from this is that there's a first child that they know is missing or they can't find, and they want to know, basically, will there be a reunion? Bill, how can I help? So Bill, so this message is for Bill. How can EP help find your first child? And are they also looking for you or your family? Okay. If so, is there something I am missing, and or what must I do to smooth the way? So this sounds like EP's in kind of like in the middle of this. Maybe they help adoptees find their families. And it sounds like Bill has already passed. Okay. Cards are ready. Okay, Bill. Bill's got lots to say. All right, Bill. Let's start. Ooh, the Lovers. Bill had to make a very difficult choice over this. Very difficult choice. So, it's interesting. We were talking about an adoption situation. Obviously, they were lovers and couldn't keep the baby and had to make a very difficult decision. And he's acknowledging that difficult decision. 10 of Pentacles. Interesting, because this is family legacy. This is generational. So I think Bill is just acknowledging, yeah, there is a child. There is a child. Oh, 5 of Cups. He was actually very disappointed and very despondent about not having the first child in their life. Very despondent. It bothered him his whole life. He couldn't let it go his whole life. 5 of Wands. He's happier looking. I think you're going to hear news shortly, because this is news that lands shortly. It's on the move. I think you're going to hear news very, very shortly about this. Ooh, Knight of Swords. Yeah. You're going to hear some kind of information You're going to hear some information about this. Let's see what we're going to find. He's acknowledging, yeah, there is that first child. He's saying, yes, there is, and it's bothered me my whole life. This child, I don't know, they might be an air sign, but I don't think that's that important. I think this is news that's coming, news that's arriving. King of Cups. Yeah, he was really emotional about this. He was really upset about it. It bothered him his whole life. His whole life it bothered him. He wondered as well. I think this is also telling me there was a bit of a tussle about it. 3 of Wands. This person is also looking. Oh, and the clock agrees with me. This person is also looking. This person has put some information out there, and look at, they're looking over the horizon. They are also looking for Bill and or his family. Yes, he is. He's being very, very active about looking, and I think you might hear something very shortly in an 8. So that could be the 8th of the month, August, 8 weeks, 8 days. It could be 8 hours, who knows, with the internet. 8 of Swords. Wow, look at all the reversals of the really sad one. He really felt like a victim. It wasn't his choice. It wasn't his choice. I'm going to tell you that right now. And he felt like a victim his whole life. That he was trapped, that he couldn't do anything about the decision. So I don't know how close that is. The World. Isn't that interesting? Because if you look at this cup, 8 of Swords, this could be like birthing yourself out of victimhood. And look at this World. This World is a birth as well. Yeah, this is going to be completion. You're going to hear this is going to come full circle right away and be completed. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This will be completed. Well, those are always in there, and I keep forgetting to take them out. Page of Wands. You're not going to like the news. You're not going to like the news at all. Now I need a drink. I think he's looking. Yes, something's going to happen soon, but you're not going to like the news. Ooh, 10 of Swords. This is interesting too, because the 10 of Swords reversed is almost hitting rock bottom and being able to move up from rock bottom. 10 of Swords reversed, and see now the swords can fall out of your back. I think this has bothered this person, whoever the first child is. They're looking for completion. They're looking for to resolve this. That's the word I want to come up with. 4 of Pentacles. They're going to keep their information really close, really tight, really close. You know what? I wonder if they have money and they're worried that Bill's family is after his money. But his information he's keeping really, really tight. Oh, the Hierophant. He might be a teacher. He might be a teacher. He might be a CEO of a company. This is somebody who in the upper echelons. He might be worried that you're kind of after his money. He'll reveal himself, and he's looking as well. But I think there's going to be a little bit of concern that if he has some money, if Bill's family or whatever, he's going to be worried that some money is involved, his money. I'm going to read a little bit more on him. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, he's all about money. He might even know Bill's family, and he's been keeping it to himself, kind of watching. Because this is slow and steady, and when it's reversed, it's upside down. It's stopped. And it has to do with money. Justice. Yeah, you're gonna discover who this person is. He already knows who you guys are, or you looking. He might even have been told, did you know somebody's looking for you? And I think he's found the people. He just isn't sure of them yet. I think because he is in a position that he has some money or some success. What's the underlying energy? Oh, judgment. You know what? I think part of the problem is too, he doesn't want a second chance with this family. I think this is just a curiosity for him. And he's going, yeah, okay, cool. And I think he already knows Bill has passed on. So he's wondering, I already know who they are. What else do they want from me? Yeah, he doesn't want any second chances. No second chances whatsoever. He doesn't want, I can't see him actually being involved with his family at all. It's more of a curiosity factor. He's made a new life for himself. I just don't feel like there's anything for him to engage with this. And like I said, I feel he's a little bit worried about that somebody might be after his money. What must I do to smooth the way? I'm going to put this one down, and then I'm going to what must you do to smooth the way? What are you missing, and or what must you do to soothe? I don't think you're missing anything. I think it's now in his ball court. And it's up to him to reveal himself. And the cards say he will. Cards say he will. So what must you do to smooth the way? What must EP do to smooth the way? Oh, the Hangman reversed. Well, when it's this way, it's do nothing. So it's this way, it's like do a little bit. Free yourself from being so entangled in it. Four of Swords. Yeah, do a little bit of legwork. Because Four of Swords right side up is rest and do nothing. So you got the two do nothing cards reversed. Seven of Wands. You'll have to be very defensive. Temperance. Yeah. So you have to balance between letting him know it's, you don't want anything from him. You have to kind of blend. You've got to be, the temperance is keeping calm, cool. Do a little bit of legwork. I'm just wondering, like, why you have to feel so defensive here. Do a little bit of but I want to say peacefully. Don't be defensive when you do find him or he does contact you. And don't be too, this can also be like, oh my God, no, you've got to be very peaceful about it. So I would do a little bit more legwork, but I'd be very, when you hear from him, just be really cool and calm and collected about it. Don't scare him away. I guess that's what I'm saying. Have you ever tried to catch a cat? It's the same thing. They want to be caught because they're hungry or they want something, but they'll keep running. So that's what you've got to do. So maybe continue, just do the odd. I don't know if you're using Facebook or adoption sites or whatever. Do a little bit more legwork. But when you are searching, just say, we don't want anything from him. I'm assuming it's a him because it's our male energy cards. We don't want anything from them. It's just a curiosity, just to close a chapter, in that way, because that's all he's looking for as well. So once you put it as, you know what, we don't want you to come for Christmas. We're probably not going to send you a Christmas card. We just want to close a chapter. So talk his language and you'll be fine. I think something's going to happen very soon. All right. Okay. Thank you, Bill. That was really good information. But yeah, that's, poor Bill. He suffered his whole life over that. I gotta spray again. Cheers to you, Bill. Cheers to you. Taboo and Tonic. My ice melted all over that one. These are okay. So, continuing with EP, is there anything Scott needs me to hear? And she has 4 potential people who could be replying to that question. I'm sorry you've lost so many people named Scott. So we need to clarify first who it is. It's one of four. Is there anything Scott needs me to hear? The one she's specifically looking for is, I've got his name here. So I'm not going to say it online. He knows who he is. I don't need to spell it out for him. Is there anything he needs me to hear? Okay, for EP. And let's see which Scott answers the call, because sometimes that happens too, right? Sometimes they just don't want to talk, or they're busy talking to somebody else, or they're busy doing something else, and they don't have time. Okay, is there anything Scott needs me to hear? Okay. Oh, King of Cups. Please stop being upset about losing him. He feels your emotion. He wants you to know, you're just to let some of that emotion go. He feels how emotional you are, about him. Oh, Death card. You need to transform that somehow. Let's see what else he says. Ace of Swords. Something to do with cutting, something to do with surgery. I think he wants you, I don't know. Well, let's continue to read. He might be warning you about a surgery coming up. Ooh, the Magician. Let's see if there's some kind of warning here, because the Magician reversed is a trickster. Maybe he's warning you against a surgery. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, Knight of Wands. He doesn't want you to rush into anything at all. He's worried that you're rushing into something, because death is transformation. When one door closes, another door opens. And when the Knight of Wands, he brings us all kinds of creativity and action and let's go, 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 go. And that's reversed. So I think we've got a warning here. I think we've got a warning here. And if one of these Scots passed away from a surgery or a sickness, this is the Scot that's answering. Because even the Magician reversed next to the Sword reversed could be a surgery gone bad or an illness that they never recovered from. Six of Swords. Yeah, we got a couple more swords on here. They definitely want you to move on. They can see that this, whatever this was, it stopped them. It stopped them. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles reversed. Are you thinking of any kind of investment, anything to do with money, any kind of where you want to put your money? Strong, strong warning here. Not to. Strong warning here. Ooh, Eight of Wands. So this person has something to do with 8. Was their birthday the 8th? Were they August? Were they a Scorpio? Because that's the 8th sign. Something to do with 8 is the one who's answering for you, even though I did the right name. Knight of Cups. This was your knight in shining armor. He was your knight in shining armor. He might be telling you somebody's coming. Temperance. Let's see. Page of Wands. What message are you trying to convey? I think he's also warning you somebody's going to come and be charming. And but he has a temper. And he's a trickster. Let's see what else we got. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we've got a very strong warning here. A very strong message about somebody who's coming who you really need to be aware of. Because this is the liar. This is the cheat. This is a thief. So this guy's going to kind of charm you, but he's going to have a temper. And this is a message that he's a liar and a trickster. So I think that has to do with this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Whatever this is. I think it has something to do with money. We also have the Knight of Wands here to start a project. Please don't do this, whatever you're thinking of. This is a very strong warning. Yes, so you asked him, what do you need to hear? You need to hear, you need to be aware. Somebody's coming into your life. This person didn't finish their life. They weren't allowed to finish their life. So this might be the youngest one. Something happened with a sword, but sometimes swords can be accidents as well, right? Because it cuts you and kills you. So I might be off on the surgical there, but so many reverse swords here. So that could be an accident. This was somebody who wasn't allowed to finish their life. They didn't get a chance to finish their life. What's the underlying energy? Oh, High Priestess. They think so highly of you. They know your energy level. They adore being around your energy level. Your intuition about them is correct. That's another, because the High Priestess has the highest intuition. Your intuition regarding their messages. So when you think, is that a message from Scott? It is. So they're just confirming that. Also keep some of your secrets closer in. I think, that's also a warning with the High Priestess, is because she holds the secrets, right? But yeah, no, your intuition is, so they're confirming your intuition is right on. When you think it's from one of them, when you see a sign or you hear something or, and you think to yourself, is that Scott? It is. It's up to you to do, and also use your intuition, which one it is. But a very strong warning here for you. So that's what Scott's been trying to get through to you. That's what he wants you to hear. He's with you all the time. You're his High Priestess, and please be aware. So I want you to listen to this a few times to see what you can figure out what it is. It definitely has to do with money because you have the reverse Ace of Pentacles. You want to plant your seeds in the wrong places, and it's going to actually ruin you. So great. I love warning readings. I know people are like, oh, you're so negative. No, I love warning readings. I love to know the crops up ahead so I don't speed by them, right? I mean, I love to know, don't buy those eggs that are expired. I love that date on there because I know not to buy them. Like, I love warning messages. To me, warning messages are always clearer than mushy messages, right? This is a definite clear warning message. Definitely clear warning message. All right. Well, thank you, Scott, whichever one was who answered this. Thank you very much. Great warning message. So watch for those signs from them. Okay. So now we have WO wants to know anything I need to be aware of at work. You didn't ask a specific person to answer this. Anything I need to be aware of at work. So let's see who comes through. Anything I need to be aware of at work. Anything I need to be, oh, geez, they're coming through already. Anything I need to be aware of at work for WO. Anything I need to be aware of at work. Let's see. Better have a drink. All right. So thank you, EP, for your questions. I always enjoy doing questions for viewers. If you want to send in your question, please DM me through Instagram, or my email is on my About page. Send me an email. Whatever you're more comfortable with. Okay. WO, anything I need to be aware of at work. Okay, let's see. Ooh, Four of Swords. Yeah, things are kind of slow at work. Page of Cups. Surprising bad news. The Chariot. I think things are going to slow down at your work. When we got the Chariot reversed and the Four of Swords upright, Four of Swords is, yeah, like they aren't going anywhere. They're laying flat. And then the Chariot reversed is no movement, not going anywhere. Oh, Two of Cups. Good agreement. There's good agreement at work. So there's good agreements. There's going to be some surprising news about things aren't going the way they want it to be. King of Swords. I think there's going to be some legal things, some contracts that need to be, some surprising contracts, some surprising legal things going on. Ten of Cups. You know what? It's a happy situation at work. It feels almost like family at work. I'm trying to figure out if we got a message here who is answering this for you. The Sun reversed. Dark days ahead. I don't know why I want to say that. Something legal, bad news is going on. Five of Wands, kind of a struggle here. I'm still trying to figure out who is answering this for you. I don't have, the only male that is showing up is the King of Swords. So a male person is answering this for you. Five of Cups. Yeah, I think people are hanging on to the past. They think the past was a little bit better than what the future possibilities are. Disappointments. Two of Swords. People being stubborn, not wanting to see reality, not wanting to move forward. You got a lot of cards here about not moving forward. So I don't know if that means people like it the way it is and they don't want to move forward. And so there's kind of a tussle about it. Justice. They're being fair though. People just don't want to see that they're being fair. Strength. Okay. So now we've got a few more females, but we have the reverse Sun and Strength. And we also have a Lion here. So I think this is a Leo person that you may have known, but don't go by gender. We have a lot of Lion, and also the Strength card is Leo. Justice is Libra, but because we have the Sun and the other Lion here, I think this is a Leo. It's Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this is somebody who, I know, this is somebody who didn't do really well in life with money. With money, they actually didn't really end up accumulating a lot. Six of Pentacles. Everything's going to be fair. They're going to dish out a little bit. King of Cups. I think everything will be okay in the end. I think there's going to be something going on here. It's going to be, I don't have the Two of Pentacles that juggle things. I think the company is going to come down and say this is the way it is. And people are going to be a little bit upset. But in the long run, I think everything is going to be okay. Underlying Page of Pentacles. Yeah. I think people just are going to be upset about, they're going to have to study this new contract. They're going to have to maybe rearrange some of the way they with money, because this is a little bit of money. I don't really see like a lot of losses here. So anything you need to be aware of at work, there's going to be some changes coming up. This is definitely, I think, King of Cups. This also could be a water sign man who is conveying this message to you. I don't know if you know who that would be. But everything is going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Every emotions are going to calm down. Your cup is going to be full. Yeah, the King of Cups brings stability and emotions. Emotions calms everything down. Page of Pentacles is you're going to have to study some of these contracts. And I think people are going to realize after a little bit that this message actually isn't that bad. It isn't that bad. And you'll be able to take that pentacle and plant it and grow it into something very, very, very good. Very good. At least emotionally satisfying. All right? All right. So I hope that helped, and I hope you figured out who is sending that message. Okay. Cheers to that. Woo, this taboo. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got myself a wand and I've been forgetting to use it. I've been... That's what happens when you do spirits with spirits. Okay, let's get that message out of the way. Thank you very much for your question. Thank you very much, whoever that was answered it for you. Okay, so now we've got GT. My dreams have been super extra hyper active this week. And you know what, GT, you're not the only one. I've had a few people ask me that question already or mention it in some of my social media. I've seen lots of people, their dreams are just bizarre this week. Is there an overall message the divine is trying to show me? My dreams have been super extra hyper active this week. Is there an overall message the divine is trying to show me? Okay, GT. Let's see. Is there an overall message the divine is trying to show you? Let's see. What messages are trying to come through in your dreams, GT? What messages are trying to come through in your dreams? What messages are trying to come through in your dreams this week? Or not this week. Oh, your dreams have been active this week. But is there an overall message? What message are your dreams trying to convey? What message are the dreams trying to convey to GT? Okay. Ooh, Four of Wands. This is actually unhappy situation, unhappy foundational unhappiness, foundational undoing. Ooh, the Emperor. The Emperor reversed. The Star reversed. We got like two major arcanas right off the hop. Hopes and dreams are dashed by the Emperor. Hopes and dreams are dashed by the Emperor. So I don't know if that's a boss, a leader, an Aries person has dashed your hopes and dreams. You almost feel like it, I want to say destroyed your foundational happiness. Temperance. I know who this is. This is a Sagittarian. This is a Sagittarian energy of balance. Balancing and temper, and she's here to calm things down. She has a what's the message? 10 of Cups. This is to do with your family. So the messages are to do with your family. Ace of Cups reversed. Five of Wands arguing. This is, your dreams are definitely a warning. There's definitely a warning coming here. And I don't know if you saw the other messages. I love warnings. You've got a big burden. A big burden. Your family is a big burden in your life. Especially this Aries. It's a big, big burden. I was hoping that would become reversed. That means you get to let it go. You don't want to see the truth of this. The ace, sorry, I skipped over. The Ace of Cups is tears, sadness, hopes and dreams not coming true. Tears, sadness, and then the Two of Swords reversed is you don't want to see the truth. This is struggle. This isn't necessarily fighting. It's more struggle. Justice. Justice has not been done. Justice has not been done. Six of Pentacles. Distributing a little bit. Distributing a little bit. Six of Cups. This is family. Oh, and the clock agrees with me. All these dreams are about struggle in the family. About struggle in the family and about ancestral and about not getting your fair share. Because this is fair share and it's right under the injustice reversed. So this is ancestral, not getting your fair share. Three of Cups. So there's three people in the family here that has been a burden. It's been burdensome. Three of Swords on three here, three here. Three of Swords, heartbreak. Heartbreak. So it has to do with three people and then it has to do with heartbreak. So I don't know if the dreams, I don't know if the divine is trying to show you what's going to happen. I think the divine is trying to explain to you what has happened. Ten of Swords reversed. I kind of like this as the last card because you've hit rock bottom. And now, right, when you're this way, you've hit rock bottom. You've been stabbed in the back. You can't go any lower than that. But when it's this way, the swords can fall out and you can start to stand up again. I love that card for the ending. That you've hit rock bottom. The divine is sending you the message. We know you've been hurt. We know this is a burden. But guess what? It's over. It's over if you want to be. If you want to realize it'll never get worse than this, and the swords can now fall out, and now you can start standing up again. What's the underlying? Oh, the Page of Pentacles. You know what? I think this is saying you're going to be okay. I think this is because, you know, the money, there's something there with money. You're going to learn to plant seeds that create more money. Somehow you're going to be okay with money. So something to do with money here. You're going to be absolutely okay. Maybe a small message here to study what to do with money. Study how you can invest your money. But I don't know if the divine is trying to show you they understand where you are. And once you understand that, let it go and stand up and work on your own money. So I think what the divine is acknowledging is the problems and the burdens and letting you know that this is definitely a family situation. Because you have the ancestral card here, and you can't go any lower. You can't. Now just stand up and dust yourself off and pick yourself up and figure out a way how you can plant some seeds that are going to bring you the life that you want. Because that's what this card's all about. If you look in the background, there's fields here, and you take this one pentacle and you plant it and you nurture it, and you make it grow into many more pentacles. All right. All right. I hope that explained things. So now you have to hopefully you get some good dreams about, or some of the dreams about how to invest your money, where to invest your money, how to create more money. Because if those are the dreams that you're getting, pay attention, because they're showing you the way. All right? Okay. Well, thank you, GT, for your question. I hope that answered it. And we'll move on to the next one. I'm getting a little bit tipsy here from this taboo. Tipsy from Taboo and Tonic. All right. Okay, so my last question is more of a question, not a question, it's a statement, and then we'll see if we get a response. From SM, sending a message to Alice. You were important to us and we miss you. Aw. Okay, Alice. SM sent you a message, and if you are around, can you reply in kind? Alice, you were important to us and we miss you. Aw. Sending a message to Alice. You were important to us and we miss you. Okay. Oh, 9 of Cups. She's happy to see that everybody is doing well, because that's doing well. That's being proud of your accomplishments. 10 of Pentacles. Oh yeah, she is. This is acknowledging the family legacy, the family generational. She's also very happy to hear from you. 8 of Cups. In some respects, she wants you, 8 of Cups reversed. In some respects, she appreciates the message, but she wants you to kind of move on a little bit. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Yeah. You know what? She doesn't want you to be sad. Like, she wants you to move. If you look at this as kind of a sad card, looking at the moon, you know, turning your back on real life, and reverse like this is just being kind of stuck and wishing things were different. And she just wants you to know that she's acknowledging that. And can you please move on from that? Because she did her life. She completed her life. She also wants you to know that with the Ace of Swords, if you wanted to talk directly to her, write to her. Write to her. Put your ideas to her. She's open for communication. Knight of Wands. Yeah, she's enjoying watching how creative and how passionate you are. She's enjoying that. 8 of Wands. Again, another message. She goes, yeah, you know what? You're going to hear from her very soon, very shortly, because these will land shortly. So again, an 8 could be 8 hours, could be 8 days, 8 weeks. It could be the 8th month during Scorpio season, etc., etc. Watch on those days for her, for little signs, for little messages. That's when she's most active, trying to communicate with you. The Sun. Yeah, this, when I get the Sun reversed, it tells me this. She's acknowledging she passed on. The sun doesn't shine on her anymore. And she's just acknowledging, like, she's passed on, and everything's fine. Queen of Pentacles. She was also acknowledging that she thinks that you're a great mother. She likes your loyalty. She's acknowledging she thinks you're a really good mother. You have a strong motherly instinct. You're also a good wife. The Queen of Pentacles is a great wife. You know, that's a great card to get for acknowledging that. The Fool. She wishes she did some things different in her life. She feels that she was foolish about a couple of things, and she's just acknowledging that. She goes, yeah, I wish I had a do-over on that. Ten of Swords, but you know what? She's released all of that. She's released all of that. She's in a great place. Yeah, because the Ten of Swords, when it's upright, it's like endings, but when it's like this, it's like release of all the things that, all those swords now fall out. Everything that was hurting you on earth no longer hurts. Seven of Cups. Yeah, she had some illusions while she was alive, and I think there's a little bit of regret, but she's also letting you know she's let all that go. So don't feel anything bad for her in that regard. Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady wins the race. And that's kind of the message that she's giving you. Slow and steady wins the race. Be prudent, because this is the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is also really good with money. So she's letting you know that to be careful with your money, to be prudent with your money. Slow and steady wins the race versus trying to make a fast buck. Also, if you've been having money problems, she's letting you know that things are going to get a little bit better, slowly but surely. They will, because the Knight of Pentacles is always slow and steady, and you can trust that person. That person gives you good advice, and they're very protective of your money. And so is the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is the absolute best coupon snipper and knows where all the best bargains are. And she's letting you know some of that. Maybe you haven't been that prudent with it. So she's just letting you know maybe you should. Underlying energy. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, she's let go of a lot of things. A lot of money cards in here. She's let go of a lot of things. If she had a life that she really wasn't swimming in money, she's let that go, and she has a lot more freedoms now. She's enjoying letting all that go. Yeah, I think she's got a really good life here. She's also wants you to know that, you know, watch for her messages on anything that has to do with an 8. Anything 8 o'clock, anything with an 8, and you see something, that's her. And also she's here to let you know she'll absolutely help you save more of your money, be better with your money. She's already proud of you the way that you are doing that, but she wants to let you know that was one of the lessons she learned on her time on Earth. There's a fine balance between hoarding your money and enjoying it. Weird message, but I think you'll know what that means. All right. So she's also telling you that you were important to her, and I think she misses you. She misses being here on Earth with you, because the sun's reversed. If it was like this, that's enjoying life on Earth. When it's reversed like that, she's missing you. She's missing being on Earth and being with you. All right. So that's it for this edition of Spirits with Spirits. Thank you very much for joining me. If you want your question answered, please DM me on Instagram or send me an email. My email address is on the About page on my YouTube channel. And everybody take good care. Be safe out there. It's full moon in Scorpio. And have a little bit of taboo in your life. Why not? Life's short. Okay, enjoy it. Take good care.